Okay, flashcards. From time to time, I have people ask me about flashcards. And there's a lot of paper flashcards that can be printed out, but there's also some really nifty apps that work just the same as flashcards, and they're interactive. And so instead of carrying around a bunch of papers, you can just have your phone or your tablet to work with. So I'm going to show you there's two main ones that I really like. The first one is, NoteRush. And you get this in the App Store. And the great thing about both of these is they work both for iPhone or iPad or for Android. And these two even work on the Kindle Fire, which not everything works on the Kindle Fire, even though it's Android. So just about everyone should be able to do these if you have a phone or tablet. Okay, so here is NoteRush. And let's see if I can hold this up a little bit. You've got this nice little staff here. And this particular app works by you actually playing notes on the piano. It uses a microphone and it grabs the sound. And I have this whole system plugged into a floor speaker over there, so I was having a little bit of trouble having it hear the sound. I think I got the kinks worked out. It works a little better if you're just playing free and rather than putting things through a sound system. So we're going to try this out. So the first thing you want to do is play your middle C. And I might need to turn it up a little bit. It needs to be able to hear it. I promise it was doing this better a couple minutes ago. Okay, so what I did is I held it up to the speaker. Alright, then you see this nifty little ladybug. If you play the right note, the ladybug disappears. It does not like my middle C. I'm going to hold it down to the speaker again. Of course, it's going to give me another one. There we go. So that is the first level. The nice thing about this program is, let me see, how do I get back? Oh, it looks like it's going to make me start over again. I don't want to do that. The nice thing is you can really customize it. So they have a bunch of set levels, and you can choose treble or bass or both. But you can also choose your own. So if you want to put in a set of notes, let's say you're in piano pronto and you've only learned the first four notes, C, D, E, F, G, and you just want to practice those, you can input those on here and tell it, I only want to practice, my fingers are too fat here, I only want to practice those notes. And I haven't played around with that much, so obviously I have an F sharp in there. So now we're going to play those three notes. But anyway, the general idea, and also I can make the levels and send them to you, and then you just scan this on your phone and it'll suck it right into the program. So that's really nice, because then you are in control of what you want to practice and you don't have to go just by there. Okay, so what have we got? We have C, D, and F sharp. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I know what it is. I turned down my speaker. There we go. You guys aren't going to believe me. It's easy. There we go. C, D. I'm going to hold it down to the speaker again. Ta-da! So it thinks I did a good job on that level. So the tricky thing about these, as you have noticed from this video, is sometimes it can be iffy with the speakers, or if your piano is out of tune, that could make you have bad results. So the cool part is it gives you actual playing on the piano, which is what we're trying to do, right? We don't just want to recite notes. The bad part is sometimes there can be glitches and it doesn't pick up the notes that you're playing. Although if you're just setting it freeform without wires and all this stuff that I have, you just set it on the piano, most of the time it's going to work just fine. Okay, so I am going to unplug this and show you the Kindle here. So let's get the Kindle fired up. And what we're going to do, you've already seen NoteRush before, and the advantage of a Kindle or an iPad is that you have a much bigger screen to work with. And this can also be really nice. If you turn it this way and then set it up on your piano, you're actually getting a visual representation. So here we've got middle C, and then D, and E, F, and G, and it goes this way, the same way it does on the piano, and it goes left for the bass clef. So you can practice it either way, whichever way makes the most sense to you. Okay, so let us get out of that, and we'll check out Flashnote Derby. So this is a wonderful program. If you are not at the piano, if you're traveling around and you just want to practice, this is great for that because it actually doesn't use a piano. You just hit things on the screen. Right now we have selected those 5 notes. You can unselect. I'm a little more familiar with this one, so it's easier for me to choose what notes I'm going to use. So let's just try the first 3 notes. Like you were doing piano pronto, and all you had were C, D, and E. And we're going to tell it to go. Oops. All right, it wants me to hit an E, and a C, and a D, and an E. And if the faster you get him, the farther ahead your horse goes. And the idea is you want to win the race, but you know, that's for the kids. Sometimes adults like it too. And they'll give you a score. And I think this is because I hit one of them wrong because I was pointing at the horse. Now there is background music. It disappeared when I plugged in this wire, but you also have the chance to tell it that you don't want any music. Oh, that's why we weren't hearing it, because I turned it off. And then you have control of how many questions, how fast you want. So if you're feeling like it's going way too fast, you can slow it down. And then your answer method, and it looks like I hit the wrong thing, so let's see if we can get back there. Okay. All right, so your answer method, if you want it to look just like alphabet letters, and some people even have the option of do, re, mi, fa, so. If you want to see the keyboard with the alphabet letters on it, or if you want to see just the keyboard and not have the help of the alphabet letters, you can pick any of those. And again, it's nice if you want sound, if you want to hear the background, there's a lot of cheering and stuff. But if, let's say you're in a waiting room or something, you just want it to be quiet, you can sit and practice. So these are really great options. If you need help or want more help, you are welcome to bring your device to lessons and I'll help you out with it. So have fun with it, and I'll see you at your next lesson.